Hi, and welcome back to Stop Being Sold. My name is Michelle, and I'm here with Brian. And in this video, we're doing a quick tutorial on how you can roll over your 401k to a MYGA outside of your brokerage firm or your 401k plan. It's a fairly simple process, but there are some key steps that you need to be aware of beforehand if you want to get the most income from your retirement savings. And since this video was requested by one of our subscribers, Brian and I are going to assume that you've already made the decision that you want a MYGA or a multi-year guarantee annuity for your retirement and not another type of annuity. So Brian, before we get to the specific steps, let's start with the benefit of rolling over your 401k outside of your brokerage firm.
The biggest benefit, Michelle, is choices, plain and simple. Inside your current 401k plan, you may only have access to one annuity designed for income in retirement. But when you step outside your brokerage firm or your 401k plan, you have access to every insurance company and product that's allowed in your state.
Rolling your 401k to a MYGA at an insurance company could be as easy as just doing a rollover to an IRA, correct?
Yeah, it's the same thing, actually.
Okay, so let's go through the steps that people need to follow because I think that they are a little different.
Yeah, I want to make a quick caveat here. If you have both a traditional and a Roth 401k, you'll have to do the following steps twice. Okay. It's the same process either way. Just wanted to point that out real quick, though.
All right.
Okay. So moving from a 401k to MYGA, you're going to need to follow these steps. Step number one, you need to review your 401k plan first. What this means is you need to understand the rules and the options provided by your 401k plan. Some plans may allow for an in-service withdrawal or rollovers while you're still employed, while others may require you to separate from your employer before making any transfers. You need to know this before going any further and trying to roll over your account.
And how does someone find this info?
Yeah, first thing I do is either contact the custodian of the 401k plan or your HR department. They will provide you with the information that you need.
Okay, let's move on to the second step.
Okay, let's say now you're allowed to do this, right?
Right.
You now need to go and research the MYGA insurance companies. And I mean, you have to really do your research here. There are things you really need to know before you roll over. And this is really important. You take the time before you roll over your funds. Why? Because this is your retirement. Every decision made has consequences, whether good or bad. Making the right choice here could mean extra years of income in retirement, or if the wrong choice, you can end up with a company that goes out of business tomorrow.
Absolutely. All right. So what do we need to know?
Here's what you need to know. Compare the rates between these companies to get the best one and the highest amount of income that meets your needs. Read the terms of the contract. See how long the contract is and what the charges will be if you need access to your money early.
That's a big one. That's a really big one, having that money early and what it costs in, what's it called when you pull it out early?
Early surrender fees.
Thank you. Early surrender fees. It can be quite pricey.
And that goes right into the fees. Does the annuity have any fees? If so, what are they?
Yeah.
Are there any customer reviews for this company? How do they rank? You need to look for a reputable company with a good financial standing.
On that last point, where do you look for an insurance company where do you look for insurance company ratings, and how do you know who's reputable?
First, I would go to your state insurance division and look up that company. Okay. The state will provide you with the ratings and the claims or customer service reviews. Next, I would look at AM Best, Moody's, Fitch, and Standards & Poor's, and we're going to drop the links for each one of them companies below.
Yeah, do your research. All right, let's move on to step 3.
Step 3 is to consult the company you choose. I recommend consulting a qualified financial advisor with the insurance company that you select and speak to someone who specializes in retirement planning. They can provide you with the help that you need to move the funds from your 401k to the MYGA. Many insurance companies have a find an agent link on their websites.
Okay, good to know. And you need to, real quick, the key here is you want to speak to someone who specializes in retirement planning.
Exactly. And not just a salesperson.
Okay. So. All right. What's the fourth step?
Fourth step is once you've chosen that insurance company, you'll need to complete their forms required accurately and completely.
Okay.
Next step number 5, is then to contact your 401k plan administrator or the custodian to request their necessary forms to initiate either a direct rollover or a trustee to trustee transfer.
Okay.
So you're going to fill out their specific paperwork also. These forms typically require information about your 401k account, who the MYGA provider will be, where the funds are going to go to, and what their instructions for the transfer will be.
Okay.
Ensure that you follow the instructions provided by both your 401k plan administrator and the MYGA provider also.
Got it. All right. So let's move on to the next step.
Okay, step 6 is to submit the completed forms to your plan administrator at your 401k and to the MYGA provider. Be sure you make copies for your records and follow any additional procedures or documentation that each party may require.
Okay.
Also, you want to stay in touch with both of these companies to ensure a smooth transfer process. Keep track of the timeline, verify that the funds have sent successfully to the new account.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, this can be a pain in the butt to keep track of. Stay on top of it because this is your money.
All right.
Step 7, carefully review the terms and conditions of the annuity contract once the funds have been transferred to the MYGA. Make sure you fully understand the interest rate, the duration, the surrender charges, and any other fees or restrictions of this policy. If you got questions or something doesn't seem right, ask questions before accepting the contract.
We sound like broken records here, but don't sign the contract unless you're clear on what you're signing. I can't tell you how many videos we've done.
100%.
Yeah. Know what you're signing.
Definitely.
All right. We're going to drop a link to a video we did on 401k rollover updates for 2023 and what you need to know to avoid losing money in the 401k rollover process.
Definitely.
Make sure to check that out. It's in the description and the pinned comment below. Also, if you like the content of this video, hit that like button, subscribe. And if there's anything you want to know, leave us a comment below. Like I said at the beginning, this is a video that was created from a comment that we were left in one of our annuity videos.
Yep.
So drop us a comment below. All right, Brian, anything else? Any parting words of wisdom before we wrap this up?
Just be careful and make sure you read the fine print of everything you do.
All right, there you go. All right, thanks so much for this, Brian, and thanks to everyone who watched.
Thanks, everyone. Have a great day.